Welcome to Increase Nation Podcast with your host, Tamara Bell. This is where we transform the lives of those raising tomorrow as we shift to the abundance God has mandated for our lives. As you prepare to increase, help us increase by sharing our podcast link with 4 of your amazing friends. Now, come on in. Let's increase. Hey, I want you to repeat after me. Say, I love me. Come on, say it again. Say, I love me. I think sometimes we have to remind ourselves by saying it to ourselves throughout the day. Many of us, most of us, all of us really cannot predict certain things that are going to happen in our day. But what we can do, we can be equipped enough to respond correctly that it does not destroy our day. I want you to say, I love me. Sometimes I think we wait for other people to say those words to us, or we wait for someone to give us a compliment to make us feel good. But the truth is, we need to look in the mirror and say, I'm perfectly okay. I look great today. Lift your head up high and remind yourself about who created you. Remind yourself that you are beautiful. Remind yourself that you are handsome. Remind yourself that you are absolutely amazing. I think these things are very important, especially when we're on the journey of loving ourselves. There are going to be so many things that we remove out of our life, so many people we detach from, people that we may have thought were going to be with us for a very long time. Some people have actually been with us for a very long time. But on this journey of loving ourselves, we begin to realize some things, gain revelation in certain areas of our life. And it causes us to look at things differently, realize things, realize the truth, if I'm going to be honest about it. Sometimes us getting to the next level got denied or delayed because of who was connected to us. Let's be honest today. What does your environment look like? Does your environment say that you love you? Does your environment say that the people around you love you? I believe that our environment is an investment. How we utilize our time is an investment. Who we connect to and give our time to is an investment. And I believe that this is an investment that we really have to think about, that we really have to make sure that we use our spirit of discernment and we make a decision to do something different, but make sure it's beneficial for ourselves. I was driving today and I was so grateful. I was sharing the spirit of gratitude with God. So grateful for who God is in my life. So grateful for the revelations He's pouring out in this season. I'm so grateful for the shifting that is occurring in my life. Now, some people may not understand the shifts that are occurring in my life. They may not understand how I'm grateful for these shifts. But the truth is, I am. Because when I look back over my life, God has always revealed to me that He loved me. God has always tried to have my back. Even when I wanted to be stubborn and do things my way, He was always there. Who can relate to that? So I'm at a point now where I yield. And I'm like, God, whatever you have for my life, I accept it. Because I am on a journey of loving myself. And I know, God, if anyone is going to love me the way I need to be loved, it is you, God. So I'm willing to yield to you, Father. I'm willing to accept the plan that you have for my life. Who needs to hear this today? I'm willing to abide and obey in your command because I trust you, Father. I trust that your plan is greater than mine. I trust you that your path is greater than mine. I've made up in my mind that as we continue on with every day coming forth, I trust God. So I'm at a place now that I'm going to start my day with God. Now, don't get me wrong. I pray every single morning at 7:10 a.m. with my girls. I pray because it's vital, but also because he commanded me to do it at 7:10 every morning. And I'm so grateful that I obeyed him because he showed me in so many ways how prayer every single morning has really saved me in so many areas of my life. So when I say I'm going to start my day off with him, of course, I already know that I pray. But I'm talking about actually really listening for his voice, going into a worship, exalting his name, embracing his love like never before, walking through my home, anointing my home, walking through my home and asking God to give me the words to speak over my home, speak over my children, speak over my spouse. Are you ready to shift to abundance? Have you been saying to yourself you are tired of feeling stuck, stagnated, and bound? You want something better for your life? For a low cost of $89 a month, you have the opportunity to join my Shift to Abundance group mentorship program. This is where I coach and mentor people all over the world and help them shift to abundance. Join us today and let's shift to abundance. I don't know about you. I don't know what you've encountered. I don't know what's in your home. I don't know what you desire. But I do believe that we're in a season of our life where God is saying it is time to soar. It is time to really allow yourself to receive the blessings of the Lord our God. It is time to say, I'm not just going to love myself by saying it out of my mouth, but I am going to love myself through my actions, starting from the moment I wake up. Starting from the moment I wake up. I'm going to thank God for another day. I'm going to thank God for the breath that He's allowed to flow through me. I don't know about you, but I'm at a point in this journey where I'm going to really evaluate my time, examine my time, and utilize my time. I'm going to make sure that I spend time with myself to understand the areas I actually need healing in. I'm going to spend time with myself to understand the areas that I need deliverance in. I'm going to spend time with myself to understand where my captivities and my bondage is. Because I'm at a place now, I don't want to just say I love me. I want to feel it. I want to experience it. I want to be free. I want to be free from stagnation, free from lack. I want to tap into the abundance God has mandated for my life. Now, I'm not so much, I don't really have a concern about the people to my right or the people to my left because I made up in my mind that God really did make us unique. And if I focus on things that are distractions, people that are distractions, I'm going to actually miss the blessings that God has for me. There are things that God wants to do in our life in 1 month that most people won't do in 3 years. There are things that God wants to do in our life in 1 year that some people don't encounter in a decade or a lifetime. I'm at a season where I'm like, God, I'm ready. I'm ready for the supernatural. I'm ready for the overflow of blessings. I'm ready for the outpouring. I'm ready, God, for the healing. I'm ready for the elevation. I'm ready for the promotions. I'm ready for quadruple favor. I'm ready for you to blow my mind. I'm ready for that mind blowing experience. How many of you are ready? I hope you're ready because I am. When people see me, I want them to realize that I have transformed. I want them to see the love that I have for myself, and maybe it can rub off on them and they can begin to love themselves. I want people to see the glory of God when they see me. I want them to see that God can change your life suddenly if you get in position. And this is the thing God is giving most of us, all of us really, gifts. Let's blossom in our gifts. Let's utilize our gifts and allow our gifts to make room for us. But in order for us to do that, we have to make up in our mind that we're going to love ourselves, accept ourselves for who we are, and make a decision to transform into the person God has ordained us to be. Now, I know earlier I said accept the person that we really are. I truly believe that you have to accept who you currently are before you can actually be honest with yourself and making a decision that you are going to transform the person that you currently are. In order for us to become, we have to reject who we became. And I'm so excited because as I'm writing my book, yes, I said it. As I'm writing my book, I am literally having moments where all I can express is gratitude. Because there are moments I probably should have been lost. I probably should have never got back up. There are moments where pain should have consumed me. Unforgiveness should have got the best of me. But God loved me so much. He reached his hand out and grabbed me. And I love God so much that I trusted him enough to grab his hand. So many times we have to say to ourselves that we're going to get to a point in our life where we're going to allow ourselves to trust God as we love ourselves. Because even in the process of loving ourselves, there are going to be things that transpire. There are going to be things that raise up. And our love is going to be tested, just like in a relationship. But this is a personal love. And it can get tested. We can be tested in so many ways. I want you to say to yourself, the test will not defeat me. I will defeat the test. I will not give up on me. I will conquer and I will let God defeat every battle that comes up against me. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to embrace his love that I have for myself. Some of you need to make up in your mind that this is a season where you're going to travel more. You're going to have more self-care days. You're going to spend more time developing yourself, educating yourself, enlightening yourself, motivating yourself, encouraging yourself, loving yourself. I want you to understand that it's so important that we don't allow the actions or words of other people that go against what we're trying to do to come up against what we're trying to do. Don't give those people power. Don't give them a power that never belonged to them. Embrace who you are. Embrace who you are becoming and allow yourself to blossom in love. Thank you for tuning in to Increase Nation Podcast. I hope you gain confirmation and revelation for your amazing transformation. Subscribe to our podcast today and join our amazing Increase Nation family.